I'm trying to write a story over here. This is a pretty good story. I knew the kid. I'm going to say his name is Brent. I'm not going to tell you his last name. One, because I don't remember. Two, because I shouldn't. Okay, Brent and I were pretty good friends. He was one of my La Mesa friends that I used to play pool with and hang out with my parents and stuff like that. We'd go to the park and everything else, just have a good old time together. So Brent, I thought was over here now. There was a shadow 2 nights ago, or last night, that I saw that I thought was him because it seemed like his vibe when it came by. And I said, no, he's long gone. He's not anywhere around here. He's not within 1,000 miles of this place. Sure enough, he come up to me, kind of sneaked behind me, and he came up and gave him a big old hug. He goes, how you doing? I said, pregnant. Again. He started laughing. He goes, yep, definitely. He knew my story. And I asked him, I said, have you ever heard me sing before? He goes, yeah, you sing well. You sing very well. So he takes off and is living in the brush. And I told him next time I saw him, I was going to give him some money. But I don't think I'm going to. I tried to cook him food. I took a chicken out there and I set it in the middle of the road out there where the track is, where somebody who was hungry could eat it. Him just meeting me, seeing me again for the first time in 20 to 30 years. He's not doing well. The guy that I thought was going to do the best, I thought Christopher Wigginton, Corey's brother, and Brent were going to be the ones to do the best in school. He's living out there in the hills. He's not going to survive the winter. I don't think. I said, you come by this way, you come over and talk to me. And I told him how, when I first came in, everybody thought I was Randy's daughter, and not Randy's girlfriend, older girlfriend. So they all hit on me. He goes, well, that was about that way over there in La Mesa, too. I said, yeah, I know, but it was funny. But they all, you know me, when they found out I was his older girlfriend, and I was 65 and pregnant, they quit coming around. He started laughing. I said, are you happy? He said, I'm getting there. That hurt my feelings. I really did like his mom. I used to stay over there. His mom would try to hit on me, and I said, I'm going home. Okay. We never got into it. And it was just kind of funny that she would hit on me. So anyway, he's right over there, and I'm trying to figure where he's at. I know he came up, and I came straight. And I know he had to wiggle to the right and come back. So I think he's sleeping over there just before Hayden in a tent somewhere by himself, alone, scared, and crying. So when I go buy my car this week, in the next couple of days, Randy wants to buy a rental. We're going to go down and cash my check in my bank. And I think that's going to work just fine. And we'll put it in there. And I'll do that. And I'll still do the Loan Depot, whatever they call it, thing over there. And I'll do that with them. And I'll have that done by Monday. I'll have my Mountain Valley also throw a mortgage on me. I'm going to go about $300,000, and then I'm going to start writing checks for myself on the trust. I need to call LPL. She can't cash a check though. But anyway, I need to thank him for the check. And then I'll deal with Bank of America later on in the week, and I'll have everything done. Hopefully Brent will come around again. I told him I loved him. You want to know what he said? I know. Who's making all that noise back there? I don't think Brent has done anything wrong that he should be ashamed of. I don't think Brent has done anything wrong he should be to the fact that where he doesn't have anybody. Okay, things go wrong, things happen. Why do you run up to the hills? Maybe he's a thru hiker. You never know, that makes sense. He looked terrible, his teeth were bad, he was wearing a warm outfit, and he was probably one of the wanderlust hiking people. My head's starting to feel better. It's a little bit dizzy, but as hard as I hit it, I feel pretty good. I think that's pretty funny. They say not to sleep after you hit it, and I don't. If I hit a bump like that, I usually stay up. I'm not bored. I'm not upset anymore. I'm kind of happy. Kitty came in bed with me and played with me a little bit. We slept together. We got up. Everybody went outside, so we're all outside. Randy's just in his office. I don't know what he's going to want to do after his office trip. He might watch the sunset. I caught the sunrise. Why not catch the sunset also? So I'm just kind of sitting here thinking, all right, what is the universe going to do next? Or what is God going to do next? I don't have a clue. But I'm smart enough to get one of these cups that I have, drink it, and use it as a water bottle holder. I've got a couple of those. I need to fill back up. I did yesterday, and it was really neat because when I needed water for the plants, I didn't have to go in and get it. I just took the cup out. I just poured it over it, and it worked. And it was just enough. And it was easy to pour. It was kind of fun. So I had a good time. I poured probably about 13 gallons of water yesterday. And I have only 5 or 6 in there. But I watered everything, all of it. And the plants are doing good. We have a cactus plant that Randy didn't think was going to live that's still alive. We have a pot plant that's supposed to die that's still alive. And the little plant that we have is just growing like a little weed. It's kind of, I thought it was on its way out, and I decided to put some more mud in it and turn around and get it wet and turn around and take care of it and talk to it. And when I turn around and take care of the cats, and it's doing fine. The bird was out there this morning looking straight across from me, and I thought, okay, it's time to get it some bird food. So I'm over here making a short story, 8 minutes and 32 seconds. A little longer than what I wanted, but it is going to be considered a short. I might cut it, I might not. But it's all about the past. This last 2 weeks have been about the past. I never in the world had thought I'd ever see Brent again. And to see him not doing well like he should be kind of makes me really sad. Am I going to leave Randy and jump in his arms? No. Am I going to take him and go with Charles with me? No. I don't think I'm going to see Charles either in time. I really wanted to. I wish he would come over here. Might be more of a pain in the butt than I think. I don't know. I should have never left London. Like Diana says, Kurt Russell has her heart now. Well, she still has mine. She still has her dad's. She still has her sister's. And she has a couple others that I don't know. I don't know. Hi, kitty. Now he's letting me pick him up. Earlier he wasn't. Is that a bug? But ew. It was a leaf. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. One of my friends told me that one. She was a Hilton, that famous family with the hotel room, and I forgot her first name. But I remember I'm over there with the Hiltons, hanging out with this girl and thinking, no way in hell this is gonna work. they all were having a good time with me, and I was kind of like, yeah, I just can't see me dating that. It was pretty funny. We were at my parents' house when she come over. I took her home. She wanted me to get a room, and I said no, I'm not gonna do it. I just back then I didn't really want anybody. I already had my heart broken a couple of different times, and I just said, you know, that's enough dating. That's what it's going to be, you know. I dated a guy I really liked, and he jumped on somebody else. He said there wasn't anything wrong with me. I was basically perfect, is what he said. You know, I don't know. I wasn't his type. After 6 months. Ouch. Forgot his name too. Anyway, so I'm hearing all these stories and seeing all these stories and stuff and everything. And then, speaking of the devil, we walked right into my arms. Literally, I gave him a hug. Came up, I went, Brent! Good seeing you again. He said, pregnant again? I said, yep. Remember, Mom said, don't look at anybody. Every time I look at a guy, I get pregnant. You knew that about me, though. You also knew about my singing, but I don't think I ever sang in front of him. He must have been at a concert or something. She said he wasn't very happy, but he's starting to get there. Good, that's a start. I want to hit these peaks up here. See where they're at. I think we're gonna go rent a car tomorrow, and we're gonna hit Aspen. Take my check over there, seeing if they could deposit it in the account, put it in the account, and then turn around and buy another car. That sounds like a good plan to me. This car is not going to last very much longer. I don't trust it. I mean, I haven't trusted it in 6 months. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to be ready for it. I kept my envelope in the same spot, so it should be where it's at. If it's not there, then somebody picked it up. Because I thought that yesterday. I'm going to go check and make sure it's still there. And then I'll make plans. Well, anyway, it's a pretty view up here. I don't really want to leave because I love the view. I grew up in San Diego. We didn't have this until we went to the mountains. We had Shasta. That was it. I don't want to go out to LA again. LA's a mess. They're talking about these cities that are having these ice problems. They've always been a mess. It's always been like that. Well, anyway, peace out and laters.